time to turn back has passed. Today could be one of the most transformative days of 2025, and you need to pay close attention. If you miss what's happening, you'll overlook a rare opportunity that won't come again. The 555 portal is open, and it's pulling you toward change, whether you're ready or not. This isn't just about May 5th, it's May 5th, 2025, a 555 alignment that supercharges the energy of transformation, liberation, and spiritual awakening. If you're curious about spirituality, this portal is speaking to you, urging you to release what's holding you back. If you don't let go now, you risk clinging to the very thing that's blocking your growth. Have you felt this energy stirring already? Share your experience in the comments. What shifts have you noticed? You can also leave a goal or intention you're setting today, maybe even adding 555 to anchor this moment. You might want to revisit your words in a few days to see what's changed. And if people around you have been acting strangely, irritating you, draining your energy, or trying to pull you back into old patterns, there's a reason for it, which we'll explore later. First, let's talk about why freedom feels so unsettling at the start. Freedom feels like chaos at first. When you step into the 555 portal, things get shaky. It's not a sign you're off track. It's proof you're moving forward. Freedom doesn't start with calm. It feels like uncertainty, even confusion. You've built your life around predictability, knowing what's next, staying in control, looking for clear signals. But this portal doesn't offer signs. It demands action. It's about moving before you're certain, trusting before you understand. Many people mistake this discomfort for being lost, but what if it's the exact opposite? What if this chaos is the path, clearing away what no longer fits? The 555 portal isn't here to challenge you. It's here to free you. It's answering the part of you that longed for more, even if you've forgotten that prayer. Every time you dim your light to fit in, you lose touch with who you're meant to be. That habit of staying quiet, nodding along when you disagree, or shrinking to avoid conflict, that's not always kindness. It's sometimes self-betrayal. This portal isn't about being bold or loud. It's about being true. It's not about stirring up fights. It's about refusing to abandon yourself to keep the peace. You weren't meant to mold yourself into someone smaller just to make others comfortable. That polite mask you wear to stay likable, it's draining you. It's keeping people close to a version of you that isn't real. Kindness is important, but not when it means tolerating disrespect or hiding your truth. When you stop shrinking, the right people won't pull away. They'll be inspired. This portal is about existing as you are, without apology. It's for those ready to step into their truth, unfiltered, letting go of old stories. Some lessons you've carried still hurt, even if you call them blessings. You say you've forgiven, that you've moved on, but deep down, those wounds still sting. You've turned pain into wisdom, but that wisdom sometimes feels like a shield, protecting you from being hurt again. That's not true release. It's resentment wrapped in spiritual words. The 555 portal sees through the stories you've polished. It knows what you're still holding on to, and it's asking you to let it go. This portal is about speed, and anything heavy will slow you down. That includes the pain you've turned into a badge of strength. You don't need to keep telling that story, even if it once helped you grow. The 555 energy won't force you to drop it, but it will highlight what's weighing you down. Ask yourself, can you let go of both the wound and the lesson it taught? Releasing it doesn't make you weak, it makes you free. Clarity comes after action. The 555 portal doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't care how many signs you've asked for or how long you've spent planning. This energy is alive, fast, and moving whether you're on board or not. If you're waiting for everything to make sense before you act, you'll miss the moment. This portal rewards those who move, not those who hesitate. Sometimes clarity only arrives after you've taken the leap. Sometimes the answers are hidden in the action itself. Stop asking, what if I'm wrong? Instead, ask, what if waiting is what's holding me back? Your soul is restless because it's ready to move. Stop analyzing every shift like a puzzle you need to solve. The 555 portal isn't about understanding, it's about living. If you keep waiting for the unknown to explain itself, you'll miss the opportunities trying to reach you. Trust the pull, even if it's unclear. The path reveals itself when you start walking. The noise before the shift. Ever notice how certain people start acting differently right before a big change? That's not a coincidence. As you approach a breakthrough, the energy around you shifts. People who were once supportive might suddenly criticize you. Others might guilt-trip you for growing. This happens because you're vibrating at a new level, and not everyone can keep up. They're not reacting to you. They're reacting to their own discomfort with your change. This is a spiritual truth. Right before you rise, the noise gets louder. You don't need to explain yourself or defend your path. You don't have to dim your light to make others comfortable. Some people won't walk through this portal with you, and that's okay. Their journey is different. Love them from a distance if you need to. Clarity isn't cruel, it's necessary. The 555 portal cuts through distractions, sharpening your focus. If someone's energy feels draining, that's not your burden to carry. It's your signal to let go. Stop waiting to feel ready. How many dreams have you delayed, waiting for the perfect moment? How many ideas have you shelved because you didn't feel prepared? The truth is, waiting for certainty is stalling your purpose. The 555 portal doesn't need you to be fearless. It needs you to decide, even if you're afraid. Alignment doesn't always feel safe. It feels electric, like you're being pulled towards something bigger than you can explain. This portal is clearing one final block, the habit of waiting for permission. Your truth doesn't need to be perfect to matter. Your ideas don't need to be flawless to take shape. Let go of hesitation. Let go of the need to feel sure. The universe is waiting to see what you do next. Be your full self. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to stand out. You've spent too long softening your edges, avoiding conflict, and worrying about being too much. That fear isn't humility. It's a barrier. The 555 portal is here to break it. There's no space for a watered-down version of you. This energy is about full, unapologetic freedom, being raw, honest, and vibrant in a world that often prefers the tame. This isn't about seeking approval or attention. It's about reclaiming who you are. Stop worrying about disappointing others. The people who love the real you won't ask you to stay small. You don't owe anyone an apology for growing. Not even a version of you that once agreed to play it safe. The only people who will resist your change are the ones who benefited from your restraint. Write your own story, and don't let anyone else hold the pen. Stop pretending. You're tired, not because life is too much, but because hiding who you are is exhausting. Pretending to be calm, unaffected, or in control when your spirit craves freedom takes a toll. You've turned yourself into a performance, and it's time to stop. The 555 portal sees through the mask. It knows what you've buried beneath the polished exterior. This energy doesn't reward perfection, it rewards honesty. The real you, the one who laughs too loudly, speaks boldly, and exists without apology, is the most powerful version. You've spent so long worrying about how you're perceived that you've forgotten how it feels to simply be. Let go of the need to impress. Let go of the curated image. Be messy, be human, be alive. The moment you stop managing your image, you rediscover what it means to exist. Thank you for reading. If this resonated, consider subscribing for more insights. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear how this portal is moving you. Until next time, embrace the change and keep moving forward.